Alexander Isak is back in training. There's some injury updates from Arne Slot, and he's also speaking about the Man City game. Not only that, people, there's been some breaking news in the last 10 minutes. We're going to get into this right now. It's the morning meet-up. It's Team Kopish. Let's get into this, people.
Hi, this is Jordan Henderson, and you're watching Team Kop-ish.
Being free back again, ripping LFC to the end, so go on tell a friend. If they rockin' red, they're a 10 champions, we the best, we come again. Kop-ish clean up in every region, elevation in every season. Car dropping all the fast match, dropping real rap, and drifty go on tell them this is that, this is that. This is Kopish, this is Kopish. Reppin' Liverpool to the end, champions, we the best, come again. This is that. This is Kopish. This is Kopish. The main free back up in your screen, real ones know this the place to be. This is Kopish.
Yes, people, big up to everybody. It is Team Kopish. You know what time it is, people. Morning meet-up show. Hope everybody's blessed. Hope everyone's having a blessed day, morning, afternoon, whenever you decide to watch this, people. Make sure you subscribe as well. Make sure you get us to 40K, bruv. Yeah? I can't stress this enough. Make sure you like the video. We'd really appreciate that. Let's get this video liked straight away. It takes 2 seconds. Whatever platform you're on, you can go and like the video. Even if you're on your TV, you can like the video. How about that? Not only that, people, this video is sponsored by okjersey.com. We can get your football jerseys for about £15. Use the code Kopish and get 8% off, people. Now, with all that housekeeping done, and with that being said, there's a few things to talk about this morning. I am feeling a little bit better. Still got my herbal tea on deck, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm still not 100%, but I'm here. I do feel better than the other day. I'm not going to lie. I was done. But there's a few things that we have to discuss today. All right, you know what? Let's do the bullet points. Isak is back in training. Slot has given us an update on some of the players that are injured. And he also speaks about Man City. And while I done the thumbnail, set up the topics, at 10 o'clock, there decides to be some breaking news. 10 o'clock, you know. I said, I've done everything. Man's patting up everything, done all the behind the scenes work to make sure everything's blessed, and then Indy dropped some bomba. All right then. So with that being said, there's only one place to start because it's just changed everything. I was gonna start with the Isak stuff. However, I think people want to speak about this. 10 o'clock this morning from Indy Kyler, exclusive bomba. We understand. In fact, you know, actually, before I even do all that, let me just say hello to my people that I'm in the chat that I can see. Big up Bolivian, big up Ronak, big up Kingsman, big up Simon, Michael, VDR, Askar, Shanti, who else is there? Welsh Scouser, Vibin, Maze, Haji, Martin, Freedom, Honesty, Akeem, Lucky, Nems. Big up all you guys. Apologies. I've got to have manners. You know, I like to address everyone in the morning to make sure everyone's all good. You know what I'm saying? Say hello to you guys. You know what I'm saying? If I can see you in the chat, I will definitely say hello. Right. Keanu as well. I see you just there just now. Anybody else? No, we're going to move on. All right, cool. I know there's more people watching in the background. Make sure you smash the like button. Big up Maze. Big up some guy as well. I see you there. But right, listen, people. Indy, we understand Liverpool have presented an offer to Bournemouth for Antoine Semenyo for around £65 million. Bournemouth will release the player if the clause in the contract is met. A special clause for 3 English clubs only. I'm going to guess those 3 English clubs are Liverpool, Arsenal, and City. That's right. That's just my guess. Or Chelsea, but I think City. Semenyo wants Liverpool. Guys, I'm going to be real. There's no smoke about fire in it. This has been going on for a minute now, since the summer. I think the only reason why a bit of a cold water was poured on the Semenyo thing from the jump is because he did sign a contract extension in the summer. However, a lot of people said, and I including myself said, that doesn't really mean nothing. It means something in the sense of, yeah, they probably want to keep him for this season if they can, but it's mainly to keep his value as high as possible. But don't get it twisted. There's probably going to be a clause in that contract because there's no way Semenyo at big 25 age is signing a 5-year deal at Bournemouth and he's going to stay there for the rest of his prime time career. I just don't see it, chap. I don't see it at all. So Liverpool have apparently made this offer. It does make a lot of sense. I think what normally happens is groundwork would be put in place. This would suggest to me that Liverpool are potentially trying a January transfer. Now, that will be hard because Bournemouth are flying high in the Prem. Where are they now, Bournemouth? I think are they still second? No, they're fourth. Are they Bournemouth? I'm trying to remember where they are now. Where are Bournemouth in the league? Let me check now. Sorry, they're fifth, my bad. Or they're joint fourth with Sunderland. So they're joint fourth with Sunderland, right? Bournemouth are going to be fighting for Europe this season. Semenyo's they're obviously their best player. They're going to want to keep hold of the player. I just think if this news is kind of breaking now, that suggests to me that it's more likely going to be a January thing. Do you get what I'm saying? If anything. But some people also say that, with Indy, he had an amazing summer, but kind of since then's been a bit off the ball. I don't know. So it depends what you want to believe. But I will say the Semenyo thing, there were links with other journalists that have said before about Liverpool are looking at Semenyo. So this is no surprise to me that we've been linked with him again. And it's no surprise to me that there's been an offer. I don't think it's an offer. I just think there's been probably conversations. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if we're being real, Liverpool definitely need another left winger to compete with Gakpo. Do you get what I'm saying? Big up Nems. I'm all right, Nems. It's still ill, but getting better. I do feel better than the last couple of days. But yeah, I think, listen, one thing I want to say as well, yeah, you see that we've now just got the 2 wins on the bounce, and obviously there's still a long way to go. We've got City on Sunday, then we've got Nottingham Forest when we come back after the international break. There's a part of me that feels like adding players right now would just cause more problems. But I think for Semenyo, let's say we were to get Semenyo in January, it makes a lot of sense. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I think Semenyo at Liverpool would be a different dynamic to what we have at the club right now. He's a genuine winger that we can say just has pace and power. And he obviously he's got tech, but it's mainly, I look at Semenyo and just think he's a mad profile of a player because he's kind of built like an old-fashioned centre forward, but he's got the speed of a winger and he has good technique. Now, his technique isn't nothing insane from a dribbling point of view. I think he's got good dribbling tech, but I think his shooting technique is very, very good. I say his shooting technique is probably one of his best attributes. You get what I'm saying? Let me read out what some of you guys are saying in the chat, though. Big up Baravian. Would love Semenyo at Liverpool. The fact that he can play left or right is ideal. Facts, my bro. 100%. 100%. Honesty says, we gave them Ben Doak, so they are calm. And that's true as well. Rico says he stopped believing in Indy. Baravian says as well, I've heard some rumors that he's an Arsenal fan. No, apparently he's an Arsenal fan. But again, it's all about timing. If Arsenal don't go in for him or show some type of interest, it's a non-starter. It's only if Arsenal get involved, we might find it a bit problematic. However, we've seen this before. Players support other teams, but again, if the project isn't what they're expecting or whatever, why would he go there? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, not saying they wouldn't go Arsenal. What I'm saying is like, everything has to be right for the player to go anywhere. I was having this debate with someone the other day. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if you can convince the player of the project, it doesn't even matter who they support, really. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up Elijah. I wonder if we send Rio on loan if we get him. Do you know what? Yeah, I'd have no problem sending Rio on loan if it meant we got Semenyo, Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking that, Rio... But again, Rio needs to be maybe on a loan to another Prem team or something. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I would say. Big up Emil John, man. Big up Will Scouser. If we sign Semenyo, where does that leave Verts, man? All right. If you get Semenyo, who is for me is more of a grafter than Cody, I think you can now afford to play Verts in the 10 and not worry as much about your midfield. Now, your midfield, you're still going to be wary. So I'll give an example. Let's say we got Semenyo and the pivot was McAllister, Gravenberch, Semenyo on the left, Verts in the 10. I know because you can't drop Soboslai. Crap. All right, cool. Let's just say for argument's sake then, Soboslai, Gravenberch, Verts in the 10, Semenyo on the left, and whoever's on the right. I think that's absolutely fine. But also, someone else said it. Let's say we don't get him in January. Let's say we get him in the summer, and now it's Semenyo on the right, Verts off the left, Soboslai in the 10/8, and then you still got Graven Mac. Do you get what I'm saying? Big up my brother Dean from Famzone. What's going on, my broski? And big up Justy as well. Come on, both broskis, man. Would absolutely love to sign this guy, but we really should be concentrating on buying a DM. Yes and no, Dean. I'd say even a centre back, bro, just in case, because you never know what's going to happen. So yeah, I get the premise though. One thing we've got to be careful about as well, Dean, yeah, is that we don't just keep buying player after player after player. I do think there needs to be a point where we kind of settle down with the team that we have when we move forward. But I get it. We do need a couple of reinforcements, though. And I think a lot of people were saying we never got a Diaz replacement. And Semenyo could be that Diaz replacement / Salah replacement. Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. 100%. It makes sense. It makes sense, man. Big up Freedom. She's saying Semenyo Pace and Power will make a great song. I hope he comes to us, man. Listen, Freedom, big up yourself each and every time. Not only that, you see Semenyo, yeah? He is a profile in the Prem that just works. It just works. Pace and power. But he does have tech. I will say that. And how we want to play football, you know, you're like, it just, yeah, it's hand in hand, man. 100%, Steve. Big up yourself, Steve, each and every time. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Semenyo can play on either flank as well. That's what makes it so cold with Semenyo, bro. The fact that he can play left and play right, and even, listen, you don't want to see it, but even in an emergency, let's say we had a couple of injuries or whatever on the actual day of the game or whatever, and then we had to just fling him up front. Like, Semenyo is very, very versatile. See, Florian reckons, big up Florian, he reckons Semenyo is more of a Salah replacement if we get him. We ain't getting Elise. Yeah, maybe, but I wouldn't rule out the Elise stuff just yet. I know people feeling downhearted because I believe their manager said there's no clause in the contract. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe there's a gentleman's agreement. We don't know. Because I know Buying Space was saying there's a clause. But remember, Buying would have had to try and deny that, because what can happen is you deny it and it's actually there. Teams do some investigating, aka the agent, and activate that. You look like an idiot, and that can happen. So I wouldn't even rule it out yet either. Bigger ADS, Matt, are we one or two first team attackers down from last season? I'd say maybe one, because I'd say Isak replaces Nunes. RIP Diogo Jota and Andre Silva. I guess that will be Ekatike. And then I guess Diaz left, so there's no replacement for Diaz. So I'd say we're one short. But then some people will say adding Chiesa. But we had Chiesa last year, even though he never really played. So if we're talking about numbers, it's Rio, but Rio's not really a starter. So it would have to be Semenyo for Diaz. Yeah, so I'd say we're one attacker, just one, not two. Two's, I think, too much. I think we're being a bit greedy. And even if, yeah, fair enough if you don't want to count Rio. So yeah, we're definitely short then, my bro. We're definitely short then. You know them ones. So yeah. But yeah, man, guys, let me know your thoughts on it though. Also, when the video is finished, I would encourage you, please let me know if you believe Semenyo is the right player that Liverpool should be going for the left wing spot. Some other people might have a different player in mind, whoever that player is, whether it's a Yildiz who we spoke about a couple of days ago, whatever. It might be someone else. But let me know in the comments your thoughts on the whole Semenyo situation. Do you think it's real? And not only that, is he the player that we should go for? Make sure you leave them comments after this video finishes. Right, let's move on to the next topic. And that is regarding Alexander Isak. Now, hold on, let me share this as well. This is from Dave O'Cop. Obviously, speaking about the press conference, obviously, a lot of this stuff is from the press conference today. Let me try and zoom in there so you guys can, hold on, so, as you guys are probably well aware, yeah, Isak got called up for international duty. Graham Potter, who I completely forgot, who's the Swedish manager, recently took over the national team, offered a cautiously optimistic news this week, confirming that Isak had been selected for the international squad despite his injury concerns. Now, Potter's comments suggested the striker is edging close to availability, but warned he's not prepared to feature in consecutive matches. Now, Arne Slot has spoken. So, regarding the press conference of City, he was asked about whether Isak would feature on Sunday, and he responded with, he would train for the first time with the first team again after 3 weeks out. I know I said 3 weeks ago his preseason has ended, but I have to come back for those words because when you are 3 weeks in rehab, it does not bring him does not bring him back to the level he was. You cannot compare rehab with games of football or training sessions with the team as much as we try to replicate it. So again, I have to say, give him some time. So finally, Slot is starting to understand that what he said before was a pile of rubbish. Because we kind of knew Isak was injured and saying, judge him now. This is for the Man United game. Bro, you know, Isak's been injured since the Frankfurt game. I think he came off at half-time. Bro, that feels like a time ago now. And only now has he just come back to first team training. One thing I don't like here is the whole international thing. Why couldn't he have just been left at AXA, bro? Does he, like... Bro, Sweden are already in the mud. Like, can they not just leave Isak, bro? And if I'm not mistaken, haven't they missed out on qualification for the World Cup unless there's a miracle or something? Is that why, chat? I can't remember, but I know they're in problems. Yeah, Baravian, Potter's manager, bro. Man like Graham Potter is now manager, bro. Crazy, innit? Man thought this was football manager. Big up my football manager crew though inside the arena. If you got that, I'm gonna get that very, very soon. But yeah, I just think regarding Isak, yeah, bro, man's been injured since the Frankfurt game, but was probably injured since we signed him. Let the man rest, you know, so he can get back to full fitness. But again, maybe 45 minutes or something on international duty could help him though. I will say that though. But just don't play him 60 minutes, none of that stuff. I just feel like we need to take care of Isak, bro. You know them ones? Big Elijah. Sweden don't have groceries, so they need Isak. Now I hear it, bro. I hear it. They are struggling right now. Big up Aquia. Semenyo release if we can only get one. Oh, if it's for the right hand side, Elise. If it's for the left, I want Semenyo. Yeah, that's my answer. Is that a cop out though? Is that a cop out? Because I think it depends on where the person replaces in the squad. But I'll be real, I want to be greedy. Both of them. Trust me. If you know, you know. In an ideal world, it's a blatant cop-out. How about this? I don't care. I don't really care. I'm giving my answer. Because I'm saying both of them. Yeah. But In an ideal world, Elise does it's Elise is Salah's long-term replacement, and Semenyo is the Diaz replacement. That's the. Do you know what? Yeah. If we make a bid and it becomes serious, ask me that question again, and I'll pick one. I think it needs to be a reality for me to be pushed on a serious decision right now. That's me being so real. But we need both of them at the club. Matty Shinnok, you know. Yeah, no, allow me, bro. Allow me, bro. We need at least say more, Matt. We might, you know. Matt Boris Johnson. Hey, don't give me a joke. But you lot can surely understand. Surely you understand. Big up Ravi as well, man. People, like, subscribe, people. Big up Matt. Appreciate it, my broski. People, listen, there's over 200 and sorry. There's over 260 people in the chat on YouTube. If you could please smash the like button, let's get this immediately up to 250 likes. Also, there's about nearly 70 people on X as well. Make sure you can like the video on X as well, obviously. So yeah, man. And also, I see someone on Twitch as well. Big up the only person on Twitch, absolute warrior, gangster. I need to look into the Twitch stuff actually, to be fair. Big up Becky. She says, big up Matt, took the jump and made my own channel. Scary, but I feel the gap in the LFC content space in terms of women. Hey, Becky, big up your damn self. Firstly. Secondly, Becky, put a link, drop the link for your channel in the chat, people. Sorry, for the chat, for the chat, Becky, sorry. Make sure you do that so the people know where they can find you, Becky, as well. Big up your damn self, and yeah, man. Becky, trust me, you got this. You got this. So I definitely look out for you 100%. 100. Make sure you put the link in the I'm saying the link, but yeah, the link in the chat, Becky, as well. Big up to you. What's this? Ravi, Matt, question. Thoughts on how we will create to score goals versus City? Ravi, me and Cal doing a preview later. If what I'll do is, Ravi, make sure you tune in. I think the preview should be around 6 o'clock today. Make sure you answer me that question again. No super or nothing. Just ask me again, and what I'll do is I'll even bring out the Matix board, and we can and I'll kind of break down how I think we can get at City. But I'll do that. And big up everyone as well in the chat for showing Becky support, man, as well. That's enough love, people. Make sure you show us some love, man. Everyone, big up Becky, man. And Becky, make sure you put the link for your channel in the chat as well. Make sure so the people know where to find you. All right. Also, chat. Arnie Slot spoke about a couple of players and about injuries and where they are. Right, that's close. Firstly, Alisson Becker is back after the international break, so he should be ready for the Forest game. So fingers crossed. So excuse me, Alisson Becker is back for the for the Forest game. Obviously he's been out for a minute, Alisson Becker. I just hope that it takes his time with his recovery. But Arnie Slot did mention that he should be back after international break, which is great news. He also spoke about Frimpong. Frimpong is nowhere near ready. We don't know how long Frimpong is going to be out for. But Frimpong, my guess, might not be until end of the year, maybe even New Year for Frimpong. I'm not sure. There wasn't a specific time frame. I didn't see one. He also spoke about Andy Robertson, who's been playing absolutely out of his skin. The only thing that worried me about Robertson is that it was this quote. Let's see where he is today. This is on Andy Robertson's fitness after Scotland played 3 times in a week. Players had yesterday off, but will train today. That does worry me a little bit, man. Like, I hope Robertson's okay because Robertson's been amazing. He even says that he's done really well playing 3 games, 7 days, calm on the ball and done his job defensively, happy with his performances. I really hope. Sorry, people. Like I said, I'm still not well, but let me get some water. Apologies. Oh my days, this cough, man, it's out of nowhere, bro. Flipping hell, bro. Apologies, chat. Right. So where was I? Yeah. So speaking about Robertson, I really hope Robertson's all right, because Andy Robertson for me, listen, hold my hands up, right? Remember, I've always said to you, look, on this channel, on Kopish, even on my own platform, I'm an honest person. You see, Kirkes, I was a big advocate for signing Kirkes. I will honestly say right now, it's not working out. And it's for various reasons. One, I feel like the way he's been utilized. Secondly, I do feel like the pressure's getting to him. But there's a few factors, right? I was one of the advocates for saying we should move on Robbo last year. And you know what? I am so glad that I got it wrong, because it showed me that he is still a top player. Like, he might not be the same Andy Robertson from 17, 18, 19, 19, 20, but he's still cold and he's still dependable. He's still dependable. Now, I think Kirkes has still got a Liverpool future, personally. But you see, right now, Andy Robertson deserves all the praise. And especially from people like me who criticized him last year. Now, I don't think last year was his greatest year. However, it made me realize just how experienced and how important he is to the Liverpool team. We need him, man. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I know a couple of years from now, whatever, that's another conversation. But you see, right now, Andy Robertson should be the left back, unless Kirkes, unless there's an injury or something. That's just the honest truth. Because Robertson will always give you that experience and know-how. And I think Robertson understands the system. Because you see, last year when we kept on saying Robertson was part of that back three, that's not Kirkes' game. And Robertson didn't have a great season, gave away penalty in whatever area. However, he understands what is required, and Kirkes not sure just yet. He doesn't understand it just yet. He's not there yet, but he'll get there. But I think you've got to utilize Kirkes differently. Do you get what I'm saying? But yeah, man, big up Andy Robertson, man. You probably won't even see this, but big him up each and every time, man. I'm telling you, man. Model professional, and yeah, very, very experienced Liverpool player, and someone who is needed at the club. He spoke about Szoboszlai as well. He said Szoboszlai's been outstanding throughout the season, but past two games have brought even more out of him. Dominic has a lot of qualities. I really like his work without the ball. I think we all do, bro. But do you know what it is? I don't want Slot to destroy Szoboszlai, by just making him some running marathon man. Like, Szoboszlai has showed this season more so than ever that if you play him in the number 8 or number 6 role, you're going to get more out of Szoboszlai than you would when you play him further forward. And you want to know something as well, yeah? You see the new formation. You see the formation that we've reverted back to, which is, it's almost a fake 4-2-3-1, because it's not. It's a 4-3-3. Gravenberch is kind of like the number 6, and then you've got the Roman 8s of Szoboszlai and McAllister, and Szoboszlai mainly trying to help and get back in transition as best as he can. Yeah. Big up KJ in the chat. What's going on, my broski? Big up KJ. Also, people, you see KJ, yeah? He won't tell you this. I don't know why. He's got a channel, yeah? KJ, put your link in the channel and stop messing about, and make sure the content is contenting, rude boy. Big up KJ. Come on, my broski. Make sure, KJ, you let the people them know. Put your link, just like Becky as well. Put your link, bro, to your channel in the chat, and make sure the people know you're there. You understand? I had to put him on the spot there. You know them ones. And it's for a good reason. Come on. It's for a good reason. Big up KJ, broski. Big up E. Taylor. Matt, Coffin, this is Kop-ish. This is Kopish, Rest up, man. Nah, I will, man. I'm gonna rest up, man. Big up E. Taylor, man. Did I read it? Oh, no, I read out them ones already. Big up Queer. I do agree with what you said a few weeks back, that Robbo getting rest has helped him a lot in regaining form. Yeah, I think what we'll probably find with Robbo is that you can't just play him all season like how we used to back in the day. He does need rest, and I think that's where Kirkes needs to step up and challenge him. Because here's the thing. I don't think Kirkes has been as bad as what people have made up. I just think what makes it worse is when you're losing games and players aren't playing well, and he's one of the new players, it's gonna stick out more, innit? Pause. It's gonna stand out more when players aren't playing well and you're losing games. So yeah, but I agree that though. I agree. I fully agree. You know what I'm saying? Big up, slot in. Pause. Matt, in Madrid, they're saying Gray is chosen us. I've heard that as well, you know. But we'll have to wait and see, though. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see what I'll go on. KJ said he never doubted Robert. No, fair play, man. Fair play. Me personally, I'm not saying I'm standing on business, but I kind of am. I still don't think he had a good season last year, but I do think I was I was maybe discrediting some of the factors, though. That's one thing I will say. Rather than me just doing, like them blanket statement, he was just rubbish or he just wasn't that great. But there was no context. I didn't give no context as well. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So I hear that, KJ. I hear that as well. Still, was there anything else I wanted to speak about? Oh yeah, slot on facing City. This a quick one from Arnie Slot as well. It's always this is on facing City. It's always worth watching. So many great individuals. 9 out of 10 times these teams give you what you want, what you expect. Great games of football, no time wasting, and the things I start to dislike about football. Well, that's Arnie Slot trying to do mind games, basically telling City, play football, don't do no long ball. That's mind games. Is Pep going to fall for that? Is Pep going to do a low block? Is Pep going to... I don't know. But one thing I will say is this. Arnie Slot is making it sometimes a little bit too obvious that we really enjoy playing football against teams that like to actually play football. Because you know what it is for me? And I think this is going to be the biggest test. Call me a madman. I'm confident about the City game. Do you know where I'm not confident about? The lower teams, the so-called lower teams that play long ball football and the second ball and they want to scrap. That's what I worry about. Now, we can still lose to City, but if we lose to City, it will be because City's football was amazing. It won't be some stupidness. Like in some of the other games, it'll be like, we lost the second ball, it bounced off someone's shoulder blade into his chin, bounced off, hit, you know what I'm trying to say? Like bare foolishness. It won't be that. Against City, it will most likely be an amazing goal where we sit back and go, there's nothing we could have done there. Or we'll go, the line was a bit too high. But nothing mad, right? It's the lower teams, bro, that I really am worried about. Those teams there, the ones that we're really supposed to, take 3 points from, yeah? That's where I get worried. That's where I get concerned. And this is why, listen, as much as I think Arnie Slot has deserved praise over the last 2 games, he still needs to be careful. Stop giving away too much. Because you see, even this whole bit here, no time wasting and things that I start to dislike about football. What, you think other teams aren't going to do that to piss us off? All the time wasting antics to make Liverpool switch off. Concentration. A lot of our games are due to lack of concentration as well, Not even, it's got nothing to do with quality. Because if you go and look at Liverpool's team, we actually have the best quality, arguably, in the Premier League, quality-wise. But it's about up here. You see, Arsenal. Arsenal do have amazing quality in their team, but I still think we have more quality than them. The difference between Arsenal and Liverpool right now is Arsenal are focused. Liverpool haven't been focused in some of them games, bro. The second ball is all about focus. That's desire. That's attitude. That's application. That's things that we're missing. So he needs to make sure it's all well and good playing tippy-tacky, tic-tac, tick-tock football. Yeah? That's all well and good, fam. But just make sure we're on our P's and Q's. And you see when they play the long ball, whatever team that is, make sure the team is switched on. Make sure you've got a game plan for them teams. Now, I'm not debating that you have to have a game plan for City because you don't know what City are going to do. You have to be adaptable on the fly. City might do what they did against Arsenal. Sit back, low block, rare. You don't know what they're going to do. Or they could be gung-ho. You don't know. But you got to be Arnie Slot of last season. You got to have 2 game plans. You got to have one for if they sit back and they're giving us the ball, which I don't think will happen. And you've got to have another game plan where they've got more possession, and you've got to think of, all right, how are we going to break down City when we get the ball? Is it going to be a counter attack? Is it going to be a possession thing? Are we going to go to the flanks? Are we going to go through the middle? Are we going to use a long ball? Yeah, all right then, because manager needs to be switched on. The staff need to be switched on. This one will be a game of chess. This game doesn't worry me. This game more favors a Liverpool and an Arnie slot. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's Linders. 100% it's Linders. So yeah, man, we got to get that dub. We have to get that dub on Sunday. You get me? But people, listen. Big up everyone in the chat as well. Listen, big up Becky. Obviously, you started a new channel. Becky, big up. Make sure again you put your link for your channel in the chat. Big up KJ as well. He's got his channel. Make sure you put your link in there, KJ. Big up Broski. Big up Famzone. Big up Dean and Just D. Big up all you guys in the chat, each and every one of you guys. We'll be back later around 1 o'clock in about 2 hours time, actually, with Hassan and Tom and potentially James Redmond for our normal show on Fridays that I know you guys love. That show's always a madness. So make sure you tune in, guys. In about a couple of hours, I'm gonna set once this stream's finished. I'm gonna set that stream up, so you guys were all ready for that. Then later on today at 6 o'clock, I believe around 6, me and Cal will be doing the preview for the Man City game as well. So make sure you're there. What else is there? And obviously on Sunday you got the watch along. That stream hasn't been set up, but that stream will be set up a bit later on today. So make sure if you don't know about Big Up, you need to get over there and make sure you guys tune in. You know what I'm saying? But people, listen. So what's this? What's happened to Drifty? No, Drifty's taking a little break, bro. He's good, bro. Drifty's good. I know maybe there's some people that haven't seen or heard, but no, Drifty's blessed, bro. He hasn't left Kopish or anything like that. Drifty's all good. He's been in a couple of chats, in watch-alongs and stuff and other shows. Drifty's all good. I promise you. Cal's good, Drifty's good, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Well, actually, I'm well, but yeah. Other than that, I'm blessed though. Have I seen? No, I haven't seen the documentary, bro. Where can I watch it? By the way, I haven't seen it. I've heard about it, but where can I watch it? Where can I watch it? No, I appreciate it, my broski. Come on, man. People, make sure you smash the likes as well, man. Over 270 people in the arena. Make sure you get this up to 250 likes as quick as possible, people. So this video can go out to other people that made. Oh, I said Amazon Prime, yeah. Cold. I'll watch that then. I'll watch that still over the weekend. Big up you guys, man, for letting me know that as well. But yeah, people, listen, bless up. Hope you guys have a blessed rest of your days. Make sure you tune back in about 2 hours time. Obviously, me, Cal, Tom, Hassan, and potentially James Redmond will be there. You know what I'm saying? Speaking about some other Liverpool news, or just more stuff about us. That's what the stuff I've spoken about today, really. But yeah, man, good times. People, bless up. Enough love. Take care. It's Team Kopish. I'm out, people. See you in 2 hours. Love.